Hi everybody, Sanbonani, welcome to my channel. Do make sure that you are subscribed on this channel. And listen, you guys, we're going to talk about Julius Malema, okay? Because a lot is going on. The last video that I did about him, we were talking about how people were worried about his weight because he just keeps on losing weight, okay? It does look like, you guys, maybe Julius Malema is unraveling. There's a lot going on in his personal life, even in the party, the EFF, with his trusted people leaving the party. It's not going well, okay? He's not having a positive reaction to that. It looks that way when you are looking as an outsider, okay? But he is not saying anything about it, okay? He's not saying that he's stressed about it. So it might just be us who are thinking something is going on. So on Twitter, you guys, the account that is called Vans Live South African News, there is a post there that is talking about what's happening with Julius Malema and his wife. It's referring to Julius Malema's Instagram, and they're saying that Julius Malema has removed all of his wife's pictures on his Instagram. Okay, this is coming right after there was a rumor that came up that Julius Malema and his wife were going their separate ways. That's why I'm saying that Julius Malema is going through a lot. Okay, everything that is happening with the party now in his personal life. I can't think of any reason a man will wake up in the morning and decide that it was a day that they were going to delete the pictures of their wives on their social media. Okay, so I think it's reasonable to think that maybe, just maybe, there is really a trouble in paradise. There are other Twitter accounts that have posted that they are actually getting a divorce, and that's why Julius Malema took down those pictures. Of course, there hasn't been anything coming from Julius Malema to confirm this. Maybe they don't really consider themselves to have a public relationship, so maybe they don't think that they need to update the public as to what's happening with their relationship, but something is going on. Okay, I've always wondered, you guys, how it is like to be married to some of these politicians out here. Okay, when they come home, do they remember that they are home, that they are supposed to respect their wives? Do they speak to their wives like they speak over there in parliament when they speak to women who are their colleagues in parliament? Or is it different when someone goes home? I've always wondered. Malema has gone through a lot of stress, especially, you guys. I did feel like Floyd leaving the party affected him negatively. I remember doing that video at the time when he had announced that he's leaving, and people were saying under that video that we don't know anything about politics. When a political leader, when a member of a political party leaves, if you are a true leader, it doesn't affect you that much. That's why Malema doesn't care. He's a true leader, and he won't be affected by just one member of the party leaving. And I'm like, he's still a human being, you guys. And if you thought that in your party you have this one loyal member that has been with you from at the beginning, you trust him 100%. If you're not there, and he is there, it is as good as you being there. And that very person betrays you and does what Floyd did, that is going to affect you if you are a human being. Okay, but people were saying, the only reason we were thinking that Julius Malema was affected by it is because we knew nothing about politics. Okay, politicians are not affected by such. Okay, I wonder if those people are still saying that, because I do feel like ever since Floyd left the EFF, Julius Malema has been looking like and sounding like he needs a break, like he needs to go on a holiday or something and not be thinking or talking politics and just get some rest, okay? Because he just looks like he's getting tired and more frustrated with everything, okay? His biggest enemy is like the journalist, he hates them. So, in this article that we are going to read here, you guys, from Scroller, they are talking about how Mbuyiseni Ndlonzi is not part of the rally that they're having at like the EFF is having. So Mbuyiseni Ndlonzi is not at the rally, and it has come out that he has been suspended from the party. Okay. And there was one other person that some of us thought were one of his loyals, but it doesn't look that way. So it says here the absence of Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlonzi from the EFF's elective conference is threatening to be the main subject dominating the 4-day conference. Even after delivering an opening speech that lasted 3 hours, EFF leader Julius Malema found himself fielding questions about the absence of People's Bay. Saturday, an irritated Malema told a media briefing at the Nasrec Expo Center in Johannesburg that no EFF leader will respond to questions about Ndlonzi. We are not going to reduce this organization to some individual. We are dealing with political issues and not egos and some individuals who think they are bigger than the organization, he said. Ndlonzi was suspended after it was discovered that he knew about the former Deputy President Floyd Shivambu's plan to defect to the MK party but failed to inform the party leaders. Okay, I do imagine, you guys, if Ndlonzi really knew about Floyd leaving and they did have their own personal relationship besides the relationship they had working in the EFF, that it would have been a conflict for him to know whether there is something that he needed to share. I mean, eventually Floyd was going to share with everybody that he was going to leave. Was it Ndlonzi's responsibility to share that with the leadership before Floyd shared it? Okay. In recent months, post-May elections, EFF leaders have been moving into the MK, and Ndlonzi was also one of those that were invited. Okay. He turned down the offer and went to renew his EFF membership. Despite this, Malema and his loyalists think Ndlonzi is destined to join the MK party. We are not responsible for Ndlonzi. 90% of the people who were expected to be here are here. That's all that matters. Whoever is not here was not expected to be here. The party is expected to elect new leaders within 2,243 delegates who qualified to participate in the election process. Malema is expected to be elected for a 3rd term as a party leader. Okay, so listen, you guys, I am surprised. I thought with Floyd leaving that Mbuyiseni Ndlonzi was going to be the next one that was going to look like Malema's right hand, not even right hand man. Like, I thought he was going to be his right hand, but it doesn't look that way, you guys. Obviously, Malema doesn't look like he believes that Mbuyiseni is loyal. Okay, I don't know. I can't imagine Ndlonzi join MK because, guys, let's be honest, okay? I did like the idea MK right at the beginning, but I'm not sure I understand where the party is going at this point, okay? But we will wait and see. So listen, you guys, a lot is going on in Malema's life. So when you have a challenging space in your workspace, you know, and then you go home and it's also challenging because it does sound like they are going through something with his wife. That is a lot. Can we blame him when he loses weight a little bit more than he should? You know, maybe he's not even getting a plate of food when he gets home. Okay. And also, he looks like he is in the mood all the time. Like, he looks like he's moody all the time. So I imagine, you guys, like how exhausting it can be to be his life partner at this time, because he might be taking those frustrations that he's feeling with his work, taking it home, and that can affect a relationship. And that's why we are seeing him removing his wife's pictures from his Instagram. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section. Like it before Pumegana, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda kakhulu.